What's up, guys? I am here in Hanoi, Vietnam right now, and it's a little past midnight, so I thought maybe today I'd talk about the nighttime in Hanoi. So, as you can see just by looking around, I'm by a lake here, and you'll see that it's actually remarkably quiet. So, when you go to Hanoi during the day, it's really a big, bustling city of, more than 8 million people, and it's really hard to believe sometimes that a place like this could ever get so quiet. But for the most part, people in Vietnam actually do sleep pretty early. Most businesses close well before midnight, and even bars and things like that still close around midnight. So it's actually incredibly peaceful at night here. Now, a street like this during the daytime can be like completely crowded and congested with traffic. But around now, you'll see maybe a few motorbikes or cars, some people going home late at night. But it's actually incredibly quiet. Now, we're not quite in the heart of Hanoi, but we are in a pretty populated district. And if we just stop for 1 second, you'll notice it's actually almost absolutely quiet. And I don't have that much experience with other cities late at night, but compared to something like New York, the city that never sleeps, you'd expect like one of the biggest cities in this country of 95 million people to be really like alive and vibrant late at night. But again, it's just surprisingly quiet. Another nice thing about Hanoi at night is usually there's like a lot of pollution during the daytime and a pretty thick smog that covers the city. But during the nighttime, you get these kind of like gentle gusts of wind, and it actually burns off a lot of the smog in the city. So sometimes during the day, you can't even see the other side of the lake over there. Like there's the Lotte building over there, which is one of the tallest buildings in the city. And from right here during the day, like sometimes I can't even see any of that. Now, I won't lie and say that the downtown area is also completely dead, but it is also surprisingly quiet late at night. Other than a time like New Year's Eve or another big holiday like that, there's almost no one on the streets anywhere in the city. The next people that are going to be on the streets are actually going to show up around 4 a.m., and that's going to be a lot of the vendors getting ready for the next day. So, right down this road, there's this really busy street during the daytime where it's just like a constant, almost like a river of motorbikes and cars, and, trying to cross that street, like even if it's a red light for the oncoming traffic, trying to cross that street is near impossible. But if we walk down that street right now, it will just be completely empty. It's almost kind of eerie. You have this huge like highway kind of road, and you can just walk right in the middle of it, stand there, and not see a single car for at least a few minutes. So that's pretty nice. So I've walked around this area quite a few times at night, and really the only stores that are ever open are the 24-hour convenience stores. And I was actually under a misapprehension before. I thought convenience stores were pretty common throughout Vietnam, but upon going to some other places in the country, I realized that's really only a thing in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. In a city like Ninh Binh, or maybe near Sapa in Lao Cai province, they don't really have these like Western kind of 24-hour convenience stores. So that's really just a Hanoi thing and a Saigon thing, I guess. But almost every other store is going to be closed. Now, it might still look like there's a lot of lights, but when you take into account that this is like one of the most densely populated cities in the region, it's surprising how quiet it is. So right now we're at these steps on West Lake. So these are really common on West Lake, which is the biggest lake in Hanoi. But maybe you can't see them too well. But there's actually like a series of steps that lead right into the lake. And if you're here basically any time before 10 p.m., these steps are just completely crowded with people. And well, some of them have been kind enough to leave their trash for us, but again, it's just amazing to see everything here completely empty. So that's about it for this video. I just wanted to show the contrast between this like a crazy, chaotic, extremely populated urban city that people think Hanoi is, compared to how empty, pristine, and calm it is at night. So I hope you enjoyed watching.